Hey guys, I'm Joe Balog. It's mid-February, we're here at Lake St. Clair, and as you can see, the lake is pretty much wide open. There's a couple little pieces of ice out there, but there's pretty much no ice, and this is the ice fishing season for Lake St. Clair. This is the winter of 2011-2012, and it's really been bizarre with real warm temperatures. So today, we're gonna go fishing, and we're gonna go in some places that we normally ice fish for perch, and we're gonna use methods that we normally use for ice fishing for perch, but we're gonna do it out of a duck boat. This is the greatest thing because with a duck boat, you know, you kind of can throw it in any time of year. We put a trolling motor on it so we can zip around in the marinas and stand by, and we're gonna show you where the big perch live. See you in a bit. We just launched the boat. You can see we're kind of, this is the main lake behind us, and there's no ice. Then as we get up in these harbors, this is just a little marina area. Let's see what we see here. Hang on. Yeah. Skim ice. Pretty cold last night, so there's a little skim of ice, but then you can see once we get in here there's an actual ice layer. Yep. We're going to show you a technique where you catch, there's some ice, a way to catch these fish. They're going to be probably right on the ice line. Perch love to move up under little pieces of ice, yellow perch in this lake. It's real shallow, it's like 3-4 feet in this harbor. And they love to move up under this ice. It gives them a real good opportunity to hunt shiners. They push them up on the ice. Plus they kind of get away from some predators. So today you're going to see some methods that we use when we don't have ice, but we should be ice fishing, that isn't just sitting with live bait, soaking minnows. The heck with that. I'm going to show you artificial only fishing for ice time of year perch. Stand by. Okay, we're sorting through some little ones. That's still probably just a little too small. But you can see if you can see my bait when I lay my bait in there. You can probably see it. I'll try and bring it in the sun here. You can see how it just totally dances around like a minnow. Now that's just a beaded spoon, okay? And there's times that you can catch the fish way up on the surface like that, and then other times you got to go a little bit down, a little bit further. Sometimes the way to do it is to bring the fish up in the water column a little bit and then let it sink, and then as soon as it kind of settles they'll get it. Let me show you some of these baits real quick. Go ahead and put it, let's show my bait real quick in the water here. Okay, this is just a beaded spoon. I'm going to show you this, but this is a slab grabber. And you can see it. It just darts all around, just like a minnow kicking, and then you let it go all the way down for a second. Give it a couple of jigs, hold it still. Give it a couple jigs, hold it still. You can fish it real aggressively, and it looks just like a minnow flash. And now we got a few little boxes here. I got stuff in everything, all kinds of stuff. This is like my little pocket box. This is the one I always take with me on the ice because you can just grab a half a dozen baits. Jigging wraps are really good. They kick all around the hole. There's a bunch of different styles of these beaded spoons. This is a Ken spoon. Okay, that's a real famous one here on Lake St. Clair. You can see all of them have just these little beads, some different color beads on them, and they really attract the fish. Now some of them have glow patterns or scales or different things. Some of them are real big and long like these, and there's certain times of the year when we're fishing deeper that these bigger ones, they kick way out from the hole, and you could really trigger some big fish in clear water with these. We just keep them all in a bunch of these different little boxes, and it makes it real easy. This one, of course, being a waterproof box, this is the one when we come out today, I throw in my duck boat because it's got my phone in it, and this one's totally waterproof, so there's never anything to worry about. But get yourself a handful of these different baits, different sizes, different bead colors. Some of them you could tip with a little egg if they don't have a bead on them. But the whole key is, like I mentioned before, the whole key is it's all artificial. Okay, so it's a real efficient, fun way to fish. And you can catch fish after fish after fish on the same bait. Never have to rebait. Never do anything that requires you to get wet hands screwing around with minnows. You hit it twice. So that's all there is to it, guys. Just an 8-inch fish, but we're getting a good number of them. So if you're going to come out this time of year, please don't just sit idly with minnows thinking that you need to slow way down to catch perch. You can see from the way we're jigging our bait so fast that, again, you have to go through a bunch of little ones a lot of times. But it's a really fun way to fish, and it sure fills in that gap between open water fishing and ice fishing when you're confronted with a winter like this, where you've got such mild temperatures all the time, it seems. But go out, get some beaded spoons, some Ken spoons, gusters, slab grabbers, get some jigging wraps, fish around the edge of the ice, fish aggressive until you find better fish, and you'll get, we got a pile of decent fish this size, which for St. Clair, an 8 to 9 inch fish, not a bad fish. You can